Collect here on this left-hand side. There's a slip by the defender too, and Young makes him twist and turn again and eventually does win the corner. Pedersen with a header out to give Aston Villa a real attacking opportunity here.
Well, Ashley Young last season being named in the Premier League side, an excellent season, and if they get more of that he improves, it'll help Villa no end.
Shorey and Young again with the delivery into a box that was somewhat confused, and Gareth Barry has touched it home. I don't think he could hardly believe his luck. Well, it's hands on heads time for the home team. Martin O'Neill has to have a second peer, but the man who's been in the news is now making the news. Aston Villa with a very good lead.
It's ironic, I mean, it's not a tremendous cross by Ashley Young. Some very poor defending, the ball bounces about, and Gareth Barry just poked it in. It's 1-0 to Villa.
Came out of our hat was that this would be a home tie for Villa first up, but the home side asked for the switch, and Villa let them have the switch. Was that being over-generous, do you think? Or does Martin O'Neill think that they can put them away tonight?
I thought that Villa would be quite pleased with that, to tell you the truth. You know, the second leg at home, a lot of people playing in European competition, a lot of clubs always want that.
Here's Friedel with a clearance. Valgaardson, the left back, only 19 years of age, will take control. And now Sverrisson. There's a little look up and chips it. It's being chased by Wilhelmsson, but is easily covered by Gardner. Valgaardson doesn't really gather it under control, and Villa again are given cheap possession here. Here's Barry. Ashley Young once more, the tormentor in chief just a few moments ago, will try himself to go for goal. It's a terrific strike. They might be scoring for fun tonight, Aston Villa. They've certainly started at a riotous level, and 2 goals will have impressed the England manager as Aston Villa lead by 2-0.
Well, I mean, this looked like it could just simply be a rollover, and Aston Villa really 2-0 up already. Some good skill by Ashley, and whoever you're playing against anyhow, you don't take any credit away from him, even though the fullback was beaten easily there. But it's a good little bit of skill. Goalkeeper gets a little touch to it onto the post, and it puts them 2-0 up.
Well, the goalkeeper, Gunnar Sigurdsson, is 34 years of age today. Happy birthday. He's conceded twice in the opening few moments.
The ball in the midfield. The link between them and the midfield too isn't as it was at the start of the game.
What are they aiming for this season as far as the Premier League's concerned? Is top 4 still beyond them? And they've got a chance here. Akbon Lahore with goal number 3. It was a beauty too, really was, and appreciated again by the manager. A little jiggle of the hips and the dropping of the shoulder, and then a plumb finish, and Villa now surely home and host.
He's got his wriggled up, he's going all the way now, and he keeps them out. Got control, it's a good finish, a good controlled finish. When he starts to go at people and run at people, he's very, very difficult to stop. And I'm sure he'll be very, very pleased with that. And you saw from the touchline his manager being very happy as well.
Well, he was talking last night, Martin O'Neill, about the Uefa Cup. He felt like a kid at Christmas, and he was looking forward to opening the presents. I think that's his best present so far, that wasn't it? That's his 5-gear chopper bike, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah. As I said, listening to him talk, he places a great part in getting into Europe. That is part and parcel of what this club is about, and ultimately, you know, breaking into that top 4 and getting into the Champions League as well. And you know, he's very pleased how things are going at the club, there's no doubt about that.
He'll not be quite as pleased with this little attack, but Monson right across and headed in by Mathias Gudmundsson. And listen to the roar. How have their goal. The locals are delighted. Friedel is furious.
Well, they'll not be pleased with that, Villa, but this is a good goal. The pace of the ball, the pace of the cross. Pushes it out there. Watson puts it in, he's got good pace. I think it might get a deflection, probably off Gardner there, but well headed in at the back post as well. As he comes in there, it's cut them out. He's got the pace on the cross as well. And Mathias Gudmundsson came in at the back post there It's 3-1, just on the stroke of half-time.
Shades of a former now, Villa favourite. Andy Gray with the header as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Getting the header in despite the flying boots. And the locals have something to chat about in a breezy fashion over their half-time cup of whatever they drink in Iceland at half-time. But Villa very much in control here at the moment, leading by 3-1. Preparation for this corner, but now they've made the change. Ásgeirsson is the man who takes his place. A little bit of reorganising being done in the middle of defence at the moment. Lawson with a header, terrific. That is the 4th goal for Aston Villa. A thunderous header from Martin Lawson. He was not going to miss. It barely seems to be worth celebrating on the Villa bench, but they do now lead by 4-1.
Well, we know from last season, Lawson coming up and getting the goals. I think it was 6 or 7 goals he scored last season. He's very strong in the air, he attacks the ball, and it's a very good header there. The substitution may come in. I mean, we're always taught us, certainly coming into the management game, if you're going to make your substitutions, don't make them when you're defending either a free kick or a corner, because, you know, you've got to have your concentration right, and perhaps FH have paid the full price for that.
Well, Wiedersen was actually standing on the edge of the six-yard area, wasn't he? And maybe he would have been a man who could have challenged there had he not been substituted. Here's the man who's replaced him, Ásgeirsson, trying to lead this counter-attack here. Gudnason. Here's Mathias Gudmundsson, who's off on his troubles, but not for long. Sturdy challenge and the clearance by Lawson. Villa are going to make their change as well very shortly. Mustafa Salifar, the Togo international. Here's Valgaardisen. We're just petering out now, isn't it? And right from the early stages when Villa took those early strikes, Gareth Barry with an almost apologetic finish after some woeful defending. And then Ashley Young with a very good finish, making it 2-0. Agbonlahor with a classy strike to make it 3-0, right on half-time. Mathias Gudmundsson got one back, which briefly, in this volcanic island, threatened a stadium with eruption. The noise was immense, but it was never going to be anything to really threaten Villa. And so it has proved in this second half. Martin Lawson with a thumped header, making it 4-1. And Villa looking for a 5th here as well. Here comes Routledge. Barry's offside. Martin O'Neill knows it's job done, but he's still a little frustrated at the lack of opportunity there, no doubt.
You know, when you do get into a game which is relatively easy for you, as I said before, you can sometimes become a bit careless and lose concentration on things. I think on occasions Villa have done that, but all in all, he's got to be pleased with this. I mean, it's a result that puts the tie away, really, you know, never mind just this first leg.
They came to Iceland, they turned up the heat. And Villa have won here by 4-1. Gareth Barry, very much the man in the headlines, starting it all off.